The era of the solo content creator who manually creates all their content is dead. And I don't say this to be provocative. I say it because it's mathematically impossible to compete without leverage. The creators dominating your feed aren't working 80 hours a week. They're leveraging systems that multiply their output by 10 while maintaining or even improving their quality. And the game just changed completely. Kortex AI has just released their V2 update with breakthrough features that transform how creators work. Multiple AI models working together, seamless document referencing, enhanced personalization that preserves your authentic voice. That's why in this video, I'm going to show you a complete system you can implement today to 10x your content output across all platforms, improve your content quality without sacrificing it, maintaining your authentic voice and expertise, and free up hours of your week for high impact activities. This is a comprehensive creator system that integrates Kortex AI V2's new capabilities into every phases of your content workflow. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to escape the content hamster wheel while creating better content than before. So let's begin. The creator's dilemma. Here's the harsh reality of content creation today. The algorithm rewards consistency. Your audience expects quality, but your sanity requires boundaries. These three forces are in direct conflict with each other. And every hour you spend manually creating or editing content is an hour you're not developing new skills, building relationship with your audience, creating products that generate passive income, or simply living your life outside of content creation. And this is the true cost of not having a system. It's not just time, it's opportunity. When you're trapped in the content hamster wheel, you can't step back to see the bigger picture of your business and life. You become a factory worker in your own creative business. But Kortex AI V2 changes everything. It doesn't just make your existing process faster, it fundamentally transforms what's possible for a single creator. So let me show you. So introducing the Kortex AI V2 system. So what makes Kortex AI V2 different from every other AI tool you've tried? Because it's not just another chatbot, it's a complete thinking partner that integrates with your entire knowledge base. Most AI tools operate in isolation. You feed them a prompt, they give you a response, and that's it. There is no context, no connection to your existing work. Kortex AI V2 changes the game in three fundamental ways. And first, it offers multiple AI models working in concert. Instead of being limited to a single AI perspective, you can now leverage different models for different creative tasks. As you can see, if I click on this button just there, I can open the Kortex AI chat and then write anything and use any model here. As you can see, I can use Gemini, GPT-4o, Claude, DeepSeek, Grok, even Quasar Alpha, I don't even know this one, and even Llama. So you can use all of this model inside Kortex. That's why instead of being limited to a single AI perspective, you can now leverage different models for different creative tasks. You need analytical thinking, you can use ChatGPT 4.5. Creative ideation, you switch to Claude. Processing and managing huge amounts of data, Gemini has you covered. This gives you cognitive diversity that you simply can't get elsewhere. Second, and this is a game changer, seamless document references. Kortex can now pull from your entire workspace, your notes, your past content, your research, and use it as context when generating new content. This means your AI outputs are infused with your knowledge, your voice, and your unique perspective. And third, it provides a unified workspace where all these capabilities come together. Instead of jumping between different tools and losing context, everything stays connected in one system. Your research informs your ideas, which inform your content, creating a cohesive workflow. But here's what truly matters. It's how these features solve the three critical bottlenecks every creator faces. Because every creator struggles with three main challenges: ideation, creation, and distribution. For ideation, coming up with fresh, relevant content ideas consistently, Kortex's multiple models generate diverse concepts that align with your existing work and audience preferences. So no more blank page syndrome. For creation, actually producing high quality content efficiently, document referencing ensures that everything you produce maintains your authentic voice while dramatically reducing production time. It's quality and quantity without the trade-off. And for distribution, getting your content seen by your audience, Kortex can help you optimize and repurpose content across platforms, ensuring what you actually create reaches your audience. Together, these capabilities form what I call the content acceleration system, a framework that turns your creative process from linear to exponential. So let me break down exactly how this system works across all three phases of content creation, starting with how to generate unlimited content ideas that actually resonate with your audience. So phase 1, ID generation with Kortex AI V2. Let's start with solving the ideation bottleneck, generating unlimited content ideas that actually resonate with your audience. What makes Kortex V2 truly revolutionary is how it can leverage your entire second brain to generate personalized content ideas. So here's how to turn your existing knowledge into an endless content machine. So first, let's open Kortex and create a new chat. So I will just click there to expand the sidebar. I will make it bigger, and here, as you can see, we have capture that is back in its separate place, and we have the chat to directly interact with AI. So I'm going to open the chat in a new pane. And here, as you can see, the chat is open. I'm going to select Claude as my model since it excels at creative ideation. Now here's the magic. Instead of starting from scratch, I will reference my existing notes by clicking the Add Context button, and I will select a few documents from my second brain as reference. So I'm going to select Claude here, and now I can add context and add all of my different documents. So here, if I'm scrolling down, you can see I have my Mind Galaxy folder, and if I open it, I have all of my notes that I've created using the Zettelkasten method, and they are all here ready to use. So now what I can do is that I can just go through these notes, find some topics I want to write about. For example, here I have the happiness paradox, so I'm going to type this. Then I'm going to add another notes on happiness that can be interesting. So now what I will do is that I will open this note in a new pane, and I will look at other notes that are linked with this topic. And I can see that I've linked it with the concept of flow states. I've linked it with the concept of Ikigai, life mission, the golden circle from Simon Sinek, autotelic personality. So I have a lot of different notes that I have linked to this note. So I'm going to add them as well, so the AI has access to all of this knowledge that I've already worked and that I've already created from reformulating my highlights using the Zettelkasten method. And now I have all of these different documents that are linked to my chat. And this is the power of having a digital second brain in Kortex. All my accumulated knowledge become fuel for AI-powered ideation. And with this document as context, I will now prompt Claude, generate 15 YouTube video ideas. For each idea, include a compelling title, 3 key points to cover, and why my audience will find it valuable. So let's do that. And just like that, Claude has generated 15 customized content ideas that aren't just random suggestions. They are built on my accumulated knowledge, research, and thinking. But here's where the multimodal approach becomes powerful, because now we're going to switch to ChatGPT 4.5 by selecting it from the dropdown. So here, okay, it's GPT 4.0, but you get the point. And now I will ask him to review these content ideas generated by Claude and identify which 3 will be most likely to perform well based on current YouTube algorithm preferences. Explain your reasoning and suggest how to optimize each for maximum visibility. And now I have not just content ideas, but strategic insight about which one align with platform algorithms. And in less than 5 minutes, I've generated enough video concepts for an entire month, all informed by my own unique knowledge. So if you want to see more about viral ID generation using Kortex and see more advanced prompts, you can watch another video I've made on the subject. I will link this video as a card. So this is just the first phase of our content acceleration system. So let's move on to how Kortex V2 transforms the actual content creation process. Let's begin phase 2, content creation with Kortex AI V2. let's tackle the most time-consuming part of the creator process, actually producing the content. This is where most creators get bogged down, spending hours writing scripts, outlining posts, and crafting messages. But Kortex AI V2 transforms this entirely. So let's pick one of our video ideas from phase 1. And I will take the flow state paradox, why your hardest work feels like play. So first I will select Claude because it excels at long-form content creation, and then I will click Add Context and select some key documents. So I could add my content style guide, previous successful video scripts, previous notes relevant to the topic. So I will add some documents, I will add some notes I've taken from a YouTube video course. I will also add previous video scripts that I've made. So now for the prompt, we're going to use this one. So I'm going to copy paste it. And as you can see, within seconds, Claude has generated a comprehensive outline that not only covers the topic, but sounds like me because it's informed by my own content and think. But we are not stopping there. Let's refine it further using another model. So I'm going to switch to ChatGPT 01 because it's 01 and not 4.5, but let's use this one for the advanced reasoning model. And we're going to prompt this. Now I can just select the hook that I prefer from the 01 revision or from the original hook that Claude made, and I can just ask Claude to write me the script. And now I have a script that has been enhanced by multiple AI perspectives, all while maintaining my authentic voice because it's been built on my own content and knowledge base. And this entire process of going from idea to detailed script took less than 10 minutes, something that would normally take hours. So of course, in reality, you're going to way more review what the AI output is and guide him. Actually, what I would recommend you to do is that you can use the transcribe feature of Kortex to actually talk to the AI and really explain in detail what you want it to focus on, what you want it to review on, what you want it to optimize. So this way you can really make the AI output your own. Of course, for the sake of this video, I'm just showing you briefly how the prompts work and how the entire workflow looks in Kortex, but you get the idea. So now let me show you how this same approach works for other content format as well. You can move on to phase 3, the content distribution with Kortex AI. Let's solve the final bottleneck in the creator workflow, distributing your content effectively across platforms. Because most creators make the mistake of creating content from scratch for each platform. That's exhausting and unsustainable. So instead, let's use Kortex AI V2 to transform our YouTube script into a high-performing standalone Twitter post in minutes. You could either create a new chat and select Claude again and add again the document or the final script that the AI has made for you as context. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to stay in the same chat and I will use this prompt. And within seconds, Claude has generated 7 standalone tweets, each using a different high-performance structure that extracts value from the original video content. And you can apply this same process to transform it into LinkedIn post or even an email newsletter. I have included the prompt inside Noah's ArcBank free prompt, so you can access them there. But yeah, this is the power of the content acceleration system. One piece of source content transforms into multiple platform, optimized pieces, all maintaining your authentic voice because they're built on your original material. And the entire process of going from a YouTube script to a week's worth of Twitter content took less than 10 minutes. So now, to conclude, let's talk about finding balance with AI creation. Before we wrap up, I want to share something important about this content acceleration system and AI tools like Kortex. These tools are incredibly powerful. As you've seen, they can help you create a week's worth of content in an afternoon. They give you leverage that was previously only available to creators with entire teams behind them. And as you probably have already realized at this point, this video that you're watching right now has been created following a similar process to what I just showed you in this video. But there is a balance we need to maintain. While AI can multiply your output, remember that what technology amplifies, it can also atrophy. This is something I've learned from my own journey with AI tools. The thing is, the most impactful creators don't just delegate everything to AI. They use these tools mindfully with intention. And here's the approach I recommend. First, use Kortex AI V2 as your content accelerator. Let it help you distribute your ideas across platforms, repurpose your best work, and handle the repetitive aspects of content creation. But also maintain sacred time blocks in your week where you write without AI assistance, where you develop your own thinking, challenge your assumption, and strengthen your voice. Think of AI as your amplifier, not your replacement. Because the truth is, the clarity of thought that comes from writing without assistance is irreplaceable. When you articulate your ideas from scratch, you'll discover nuances and connections that might otherwise remain hidden. And I found that my best ideas often come during these unassisted writing sessions. And then I use systems like the one I've shown you today to amplify those ideas and ensure they reach more people. This balanced approach gives you the best of both worlds, the leverage of AI and the authentic development of your own voice and thinking. Because as creators, we're not just in the business of making content, we're in the business of developing insights, perspectives, and wisdom that can truly impact our audience. So use Kortex AI V2 to scale your impact, but never at the expense of developing your own thinking. This is how you will build a sustainable creator business that remains authentic while having the leverage to grow beyond what you could achieve alone. Now, if you want to implement this entire system yourself, I've put together all of my call text templates, AI prompts, and workflow into what I call Noah's Ark Bank. And everything you've seen in this video and more will be inside. So just click the link in the description to get instant access for free, and you will be able to create your own second brain system with AI prompts and templates and creating 10x more content by this time tomorrow. And if you want to learn how you can organize your notes inside Kortex for maximum productivity and creativity, watch the video that is appearing on your screen right now. So thanks for watching and welcome back to Noah's Ark. And I wish you a nice day, guys.